So as part of today's class, what we do is, okay, we'll discuss about what is a root account, what kind of privileges a root account can be having, and okay, how do we create a user. And along with that, after creation of we'll also discuss about okay, commands. Okay, then we'll also okay discuss about commands only one by one. So very first day, if I want to start my Linux system, so I need to click on Oracle VirtualBox. So, so the moment, the very first time, tomorrow onwards, I'll start this instance in advance so that it won't be any, tomorrow onwards, you don't see this one. So the moment, okay, here just click on start, then automatically, okay, it starts system. It may take some time. So 1 or 2 minutes of time. So just click on okay here, send to OS. This will take, actually this takes mainly 2 to 3 minutes of time to start the system. Then okay, here we need to click on okay root and the password. And if you want to connect it from outside, we need to use IPA command. So as I said earlier, in Unix is a CLI. CLI means command line interface. If you want to get an output of, if you want to perform any activity or any operation, you must have to use a valid command, valid and respective commands. So if you want to get network details which are okay, having on your system, we need to use a command called IP space A. IPA is a command. So with help of this IPA command, we can able to get the network statistics. So if you observe here, so now what I will do is I will go to putty session, putty. So in putty, I think we have already saved this session. Did you get the same one, 192.168? Yeah. Just click on the open, then okay, root. So here, okay, here. So when it comes to so when it comes to, okay, just IPA is a command. So with help of this IPA command, we'll get that, okay, what are the, okay, this is, okay, okay, LO and ENP, which interface, which Ethernet we are getting, all those details, okay, link, internet address, okay, then even subnet mask details, all those details, okay, we'll get. So, okay, by using, by using this IPA command. So apart from this IPA, we do have that okay if config command. I'm not sure whether this will work or not. So we need to be download this if config command. So we'll try to learn okay how to install how to install RPMs also. So I hope everyone is clear until here. So now, as part of yesterday's installation, the as part of installation, we got a options to set up a password for root, which means that root is a default account. So what is your understanding on okay root account? So when it comes with okay root account, so basically, so in Linux or Unix operating system, so the root account is a super user account, which means that it is a first account where which has a super privileges. I mean, not entire privileges on the system, entire privileges on the system, and given it is a most powerful user. I mean, as you know that, so it's already okay. It's one of the default user, and it's a most okay powerful okay user. So what kind of activities we can do with okay root account? The root account mainly for so okay, creation of the root user can do any kind of operations. It can read any file, okay, it can write or it can delete. And okay, even you can also modify the system configuration. We can also install and remove the softwares, and okay, even user creations, deletion, every operation. So the every operation we can able to achieve it, okay, by using this, okay, root account. So along with this, okay, root account, so yesterday we have also created, okay, one more, okay, user account, right? So that is called, okay, RAM. So if you want to know that, so okay, if you want to know that how many users are, okay, available on a system, there is a file called, okay, I mean, as I said earlier, if you execute, okay, ls forward slash, we do have okay, different file system, right? We have bin, boot, devices, etc, home. So you need to, okay, switch to etc directory. The in order to, okay, switch the eds, okay, if you want to switch from, okay, one directory to another directory in Windows, what we do, we'll just, okay, double click on that. So if you go to that, okay, folder name, and okay, we'll double click. Whereas in Unix, okay, in Unix, if you want to switch from, okay, one directory to another directory, we need to use the cd. Cd is a command. Cd is a command. So I'm just providing at high level. We'll also discuss, okay, after some time, okay, full details about cd, then okay, etc. So we need to switch the, we need to switch to etc account. So inside the etc account, so inside that, okay, etc folder, sorry. So inside the etc folder, so okay, we do have a, I mean, ls is a command. So we have been using ls and cd at high level. Ls is a command to display the list of files or directories which are available in current folder, and cd is a command to change the directory from one location to another location. That is the intent of, okay, cd. Now if you go with, okay, ls forward slash, okay, etc, we do have, okay, this many of, okay, files. So if you want to view the content of file, so if you want to, okay, view the content of file, we need to use a cat command. So these three commands, so we are going to discuss soon, but at a high level, cat command is used to view the content of a file. So now we are having cat etc, then, okay, pass wd. So this is a file where which contains the list of, okay, users information which are available on, okay, system, which are available on, okay, system, which are available on, okay, system. So by default, as part of installation, so it creates lot many of users like bin, daemon, adm, lp. All these are the internal, these are the user accounts which required, okay, to manage, okay, operating system. Whereas the root is the first account, right? So if you take this, okay, I mean, okay, if you let's keep it on notepad, this one. So okay, here how many fields are having? The entire, okay, line contains, okay, total, okay, total 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 fields. So each field contains, the each line contains, okay, 7 fields. So the first field is, okay, the first field is, so field one. So field one is a username. Username you can also mention, okay, log name, I mean, okay, login name. So okay, login name. And second one, okay, specify that second field, specify field to specifies encrypted password. So okay, encrypted. So okay, encrypted, okay, password. And okay, field three defines, okay, field three defines, okay, field, okay, user id, unique, okay, user id. And okay, field four is, okay, field four is gid, so group id. So then, okay, then okay, the fifth field is F5, about the user. So okay, about, okay, user. And okay, F6 contains, okay, default, okay, default, okay, default, okay, working directory, default working, okay, directory. And F7 contains, so default, okay, shell. So default, okay, shell. So okay, default shell, and okay, default, okay, working, okay, directory. So default working directory, and these are the login name. Very very important, you need to be understand. So there are, if you are creating hundreds of user on Unix operating system, so there are two ways to identify. There are two ways to, okay, identify. One is from etc pass wd. So even on etc pass wd, So all the user defined accounts, whatever the accounts are creating by the root account by using respective commands. So for them, the user ID will starts with 1000. So yesterday you might have seen that while creating that user. So by default, by default, we haven't given these details. So 1000 and 1000. So automatically, so all the system related accounts, if there are any system related accounts and all, the user ID will be less than 1000. So by default, the user defined accounts will come under the user ID called 100. So what is a user ID? Okay, here the user ID UID represents the unique representation of a user, and we're also having a group id. What is the meaning of a group id? So as I said earlier, as we discussed earlier, if you are working for if you are working for a if you are working for an organization, or if you are considered as a school, so if the Unix is a multi-user capability, right? So you, as I said, the one of the feature of Unix is multi-user capability. What do you mean by multi-user capability? Multiple users can exist on a system, and they can perform the operations without of affecting one another. Now, so you have created a Linux system for one of the for one of the college, or for one of the project, the project or for one of the application. Now there is an application called instead of application, I can consider college. So in college, you have created a one Linux server. Okay, you made a you set up one Linux server with some use configuration. So you dedicated this to you dedicated this to the fourth year, fourth year, CSE, IT, and few other departments. Okay, IT, IT, so ECE and triple E departments. We have dedicated this to four departments. Now in CSE we are having 10 members, and IT is also having 5 members. I mean the number of students. For example, now CSE is having 10 members, and IT is having 5 members, and EC is having 30, and triple is having 40. Now total, so all users, we create it on Linux system. So based on the usernames, based on the employee ID, or based on the student ID, will create the users. Now the people who are working on a CSC department, total CSC department, how many members are there? 10 members are there. So what we can do is, since they're all part of one group. So now these 10 members are part of which group? CSC group. They are part of CSC group. What we can do in Linux is, we can create a groups. Okay, we can create a group, and we can assign these 10 users. This we can assign these 10 accounts to a specific CSC group, all these 10 members. The advantages of this one is, so there is a authorization. So whenever you are trying to perform any operations on Linux system, so it will be first will be authentication. If you are not entering the proper username and password, you don't log in. So after you log in, so once you log into that Unix system, then you need to you need to whenever you are performing any operations, you need to be authorized. So in order to authorize, by default, owner, then group, assume that. So the CSC team is there, total 10 members on CSC. They are working on a project, and they need a access. The all of them are need a similar kind of access. By default, 10 users, so it will be restricted, right? So it will be restricted. Now that now the user one, whatever the files he created, by default user 2 cannot, or and vice versa. Either he need to provide the privileges. So instead of providing the privileges to the individual user, what we do is, so we will instruct to the we will instruct all the 10 members that we are going to assign all of you to a CSC group. Okay, for the CSC group, provide respective privileges, so that whoever is going to work on whoever is going to work on we'll create one common directory. Whoever is going to work on any of the assignment, so that others can also view, and they can also make the modifications. That's why we will create the groups. So now that group ID, for example, if you want to know that, so you are part of okay, which group ID, this will okay show that okay you will be part of okay so and so group ID. Now this is about the user. The next field will be the about the user. So here we haven't specified anything. We can also mention that okay this is administrative. This is a superpower account. If you want to echo some information about user while creating a user, if you want to specify that okay this user is for from okay, CSC department, and okay, he will be the team leader for okay, team leader. So you want to specify, you want to display about you want to give some context about the user, that okay we can specify as part of okay fifth field, and sixth field will be default working directory, and seventh field will be default shell. So for example, okay, if you take this okay RAM account, yesterday we have created okay, this account, right? So for the RAM account, so what are all the details we got? So same username, encrypted password, user ID, group ID, about the user, the default working directory, and okay default okay shell, default working directory, and okay default shell. So by default, all user defined okay by default. I'm saying by default, if you are not specifying, if you are not okay specifying okay about okay if you are not specifying about okay user ID, group ID, and about the user, default working directory, and default shell. So okay, while creating a user, it will allocate okay it will according to the system. So whichever is okay whatever we declared as a default, all of them okay that will automatically assign to this user. What I mean to say is, while creating this user you haven't specified okay user ID, so it will consider the next account, next ID will be okay 1001. And by default, if you're not specifying the group ID, the user ID will associate with the group ID. If you're not specifying about okay user, it will display it as just okay same username. And so if you are not specifying about a default working directory, so by default it will create under okay this. If you are not specifying that okay this shell, automatically it will assign to this one, or automatically it will assign to okay this default shell. So by default, while creating an user, all these fields are not mandatory, all these fields are not okay mandatory, all these fields are not okay mandatory. So by default okay system will okay allocate. So similarly, if you want to know, so how many users are okay, how many users okay, which created I mean there are two types of users: system defined user, I mean system related okay users, and okay normal okay users. If you want to know the okay list of okay users, okay list of normal users, we can also execute ls forward slash okay home. So this way we can able to get. So if you are having okay 10 if you are having okay 10 for 10 entities, which means that there are 10 user defined okay accounts okay on the system. This is a, these are the ways. There is a another way also okay to maintain the okay users. So I mean traditionally how do we manage it? So there is a concept called active directory, and okay those active directory services okay will install on here. So basically there are two ways to create the okay users. One is by using okay physically creating the users, or maintaining the okay users at okay active directory and syncing those users into the system. So whenever you are trying to authenticate, this will connect to that active directory, it will validate, and okay I mean based on your once you success your authentication, then it allows you to log in. So active directory is not a small concept, it is one of the okay, heavy topic. So where majority of organizations are using to maintain the if you take an organization called a big organization, a big organization contains okay, thousands of okay, employees, and they might be having a thousands of okay, divisions, thousands of okay, divisions. Or if you are not aware of organization, let's take it as a college. Okay, let's take it as okay, university. So JNT University. So the JNT University so is having any of the college. Let's take it as university only. So under the university, they will be having a different branches, and okay different I mean okay, multiple I mean different branches for okay for 4 years, and okay even faculty, infrastructure, and there are will be different okay domains, right? So eventually okay in a specific college there are thousand okay, there are thousand members. For the 1,000 members, if you want to maintain the users okay, on okay, locally on Linux system, it will be a difficult task. So in order to maintain the users and the roles and I mean users and the permissions of okay, users, centrally we can able to manage by using this Active Directory tool, Active Directory okay tool. So what we do is every organization will okay, will make use of Active Directory to maintain the users and okay, their okay, permissions, their okay, permission. There are two ways to okay, maintain the accounts basically on Linux system. One is on physically and okay, one is okay, with help of okay, Active Directory. So any doubts on okay here? And if you take any user, for example, if you take the FTP, so for FTP we are going to specify this is a FTP user. So the default working directory is where FTP and okay, the login is there is no login. For majority of them, there are no login. No login means they are not able to okay login. It's just for okay, internal purpose. This is just for the internal purpose. For example, if you take this one systemd network, so this is the user ID, this is a group ID, systemd network management. So the default working directory is okay root and okay there is no okay login. So this way we need to be interpret okay each field. So okay I mean as one of the important okay, file you need to remember is etc password. The etc password okay contains the so list of okay users which available okay on a particular Linux system, particular so Linux system. So any doubts on okay here? So we can also okay chat here. Any doubts about okay this okay file and other details? So as I said okay earlier, so root account first will be the okay root account. So root account is a super user account which will be having all privileges, which will be having the all privileges. So if okay in an organization, so don't provide okay okay don't provide okay, I mean generally, so even any organization or okay any place, we don't okay share okay root account credentials to the normal users. So it will be maintained by a specific person, and that will be I mean those persons we call it as a system administrators. Those persons we call it as a system administrators. Yeah, we can change the password temporary. We can change the password by using the passwd command that okay we'll discuss. So after this, after okay we'll try to create the users, then okay we'll also try to change the passwords as well. So I hope everyone is clear about okay this normal about the root user, the details and all. We discussed about what is a root user, what kind of authorities that guy is having. At the same time, where to get the okay, details of okay where to get the uh, details of the user. Now we are having the encrypted password, right? So if you want to see the password, so if you want to see the password of okay a specific user, we have a file called etc shadow file. So with help of this shadow file, so as I said that only two users okay this is the user okay this is the root account password what we have set. And so even for okay the user okay ram also okay we specified, the user ram also okay we specified. These are the two users okay I mean the rest of the users are I mean they are they are internal users okay they are internal users for okay to perform a specific activities. So okay with these users we can't able to log in. But so if you want to know what is the password of a specific user, which will be under etc shadow, but etc shadow or file cannot be accessed by the normal users. So even passwd can be having can read by everyone, but pass the shadow file cannot, because this is a password. So this is a so okay password. So okay if you consider okay this guy okay tq, this is a okay password until okay this is a password. So if you want to okay this is in encrypted format. So this is a encrypted format. You must okay use so okay you must okay use respective commands or respective tools to okay, tools to unlock it. For example, if you want to know that what is the, okay, I mean, this is encrypted format. If you want to decrypt, so we need to, okay, use some, okay, different tools, or okay, there will be, okay, some other way. But we can see that, okay, high level, okay, high level. So what is the password? The encrypted password. This is a encrypted, okay, password. Just, okay, username, then, okay, encrypted, okay, passwords. Encrypted, okay, password. Okay, so the important files, what are the important files we have discussed today? We discussed about the etc passwd, which contains the information about, okay, users, and etc shadower file, which contains the information about encrypted password, okay, details at one liner. At one liner. Sorry. Yes, this will be always in this format. So always, okay, etc passwd file will be, it will be delimited by colon. So colon is a, okay, delimiter. So total 7 fields. So it should be in, okay, it should be differentiated by the colon. Each field differentiated by the colon. Okay. So now, so since Unix is a CLI, for every operation we have to, you have to run respective, okay, commands. So in Unix, there are two ways to, okay, perform the operation. If you want, we can also create your, if you want, you can also create your own programs, and we can make use of it. But the founders of Unix, they have already created a lots of commands based on the, okay, regular usages. What they have done is they have created, okay, programs. Consider you want to change the directory cd. Cd is a command. We are considering as a command, but that cd, okay, that cd is having internally some logic, internally some code. So that guy is having internally, okay, some code. So some logic. So the moment when you execute, okay, cd enter, okay, cd enter, okay, cd, then followed by the options, it will try to, it invokes the actual code, which contains to that, okay, which contains to that command, and it will be executed. So based on the regular usage. For example, so generally, what are the use cases? We do it in Linux system, so logging purpose, and, okay, system health check purpose, and, okay, even, okay, file creation commands, and edit commands, process related. So the founders of the Unix, they have identified all the use cases, and they have created respective commands. They have created respective commands, sorry, they have created respective programs. Those programs, okay, they name it as a commands. So in simple, so okay, in simple term, a command is a executable program. So a command in Unix is a executable program. Each command is having its own logic. Whenever you are trying to execute that command, it actually inherits that logic, and it performs the operations. It performs the operations. So if you want to know that what are all the commands which are available in a system, so I told, okay, I mean, as we discussed earlier, so we do have a bin folders. We do have a, so build folder. So you have to execute ls forward slash, okay, bin. So these are all the commands, okay, which are available. So commands, I can say that predefined, okay, programs which are available on, okay, Linux system. For example, okay, add, okay, address to line, alias, AR, arc, as. So even if you go with, okay, ls, everything. So okay, for example, like if you go with, okay, kill, and, okay, id, and there are every predefined command. So rm, nl, link, so grep. For example, if you go with, okay, c, so okay, cd, cat, whatever the commands we have discussed as of now. If you go to L, so if you go to L section, there will be ls. So if you are having a knowledge on all these commands, you are perfect at Linux system. So you are perfect at a Linux system, but for day-to-day purpose, you don't require to be learn this many of commands. This many of commands are not okay needed. This many of commands are not okay needed. But so the Unix is okay, offering this much of commands. Okay, you can make okay use of your okay day to day. I mean, for day to day life, if you are having a respective, if you want to perform a respective operation, so assume that okay you want to create a new file, then okay we can make use of okay cat command. So for example, okay if there is already a file, so you want to okay do some manipulations, we can make use of awk command. Or for example, if you want to, there is a file, if you want to search the content in a file, we can make use of okay grep command. We can make use of okay grep command. So all okay, I mean, whatever the programs are available under bin, whatever the programs are available under bin, all these programs can be executed by anyone okay who has access to that Linux server. Who has access to that okay Linux server. Okay, simple and okay straightforward. So even pwd every command. So according to the Unix, a command is a executable okay program. So which contains some logic, and for that logic they have given as a okay name. They have given as okay name. So they have given as okay name. All of them okay available under forward slash okay bin. So I hope it's clear for so everyone. Now whatever the commands are available on okay here, whatever the commands are available on okay here, okay they have segregated as okay two types, internal commands and external commands. So whatever the commands are considered, there are okay here we are having around 300 or 400 plus okay commands. All these commands they have segregated, so they have segregated as internal and external commands. What do you mean by internal and external commands? The internal commands are, so it doesn't require okay, any system resources. For example, if you want to perform any operations, you must require okay, some system resources. What are the system resources? Core, memory. So some resources are needed. So even though as part of internal commands, what we can able to achieve it is, even though the system resources are full, we can able to execute okay those commands. We can able to execute okay those commands. So simply when it comes to okay here, so the internal commands are built into the shell itself, like bash and something. When you run an internal command, it's execute directly without calling to the external files, which means that without of calling to any resources and all, we can able to okay, execute it. For example, like if you go with okay, external commands, if you go with okay, external commands, so it requires okay, some resources, and it will also look for okay, which location this is okay, having. So basically the commands will be available under okay, bin or user bin or okay, user local bin. So user bin or user local bin. So these are all the places which are available on the commands. It will try to look for okay, actual. So it will try to okay, look for okay, actual locations, and it will also require the resources to run those commands. Whereas in you okay, whereas for internal it doesn't require. So if you want to know that whether this is a internal command or this is a external command, we can use a command called okay type. So okay type, for example, if you use okay cp, it will says that okay cp is a alias to okay cp hyphen okay I. So you will also get that okay type command name. It will show that so which type what is the type of okay this command, the internal command or so external command. So type okay ls. So okay, ls is a alias to okay so and so. So for example, okay type so pwd. So pwd is a shell built-in okay command. So okay, you are trying to get it as a shell built-in okay command. And okay, similarly type okay type cd. To also say that it's a shell built-in. It's a shell built-in. So as part of okay Unix, okay, I mean for every commands you need to remember okay few okay points. So a command is a executable program. So in Unix, each command okay manual entry the okay about the command. For example, if you want to know that, so if you want to okay know about a command, okay who has developed, what are all okay I mean about the command, or the options which are having on that command, that we can able to get by using a command card. We can able to get the utility by using a command. So man, so for example, like if you execute like a cd, it will display about like a manual entry. Manual entry in the sense like about the command. What is the cd command does? So okay, about okay name. So a bash alias to bg. So all these details. So all these details, it's clearly okay shows us. So for example, okay about and okay even sources and okay aliases bg. I mean about the command, the entire okay, details about the command okay we can get okay, by using this man. After that you need to press the q. They are clearly saying that. So press h for help or q for okay exit. So you want to come out, just use the okay q. So a man is a command. So with help of okay man, okay, the manual command, what man command does is it will inherit the okay, it will okay inherit okay, it will try to fetch the it will try to fetch the actual okay details. I mean for every command they have created okay some manual entries, right? Those manual entries it will extracted okay from a locations and it will okay display it on okay screen. So if you don't know about the command, we can okay read it. And similarly, so we're also having a command called okay help. So help hyphen hyphen okay cd. So okay help okay I mean okay help. So okay help is also a command. So with help of okay help command also okay we can able to okay we can able to. So for example, if you go okay okay help hyphen hyphen okay hyphen okay ls. So help hyphen okay ls. So ls hyphen hyphen okay help. Sorry. So even okay help command. So what help command does is, so with help of okay help command, we can able to get okay we can able to get the okay high level. So we can able to get the so okay high level okay options. So for example, if you go with okay help okay ls, so okay we can able to get. So help is a okay I mean those details okay we can able to so okay get it. So, and okay, even for example, like if you go with okay, help PWD, so about okay, few details, whatever that okay, details are okay, having by that, I mean, major commands, okay, major options will show by the help command. So, and one more thing you need to remember is, so you should remember about man command, you should also remember about the help command. And when you are learning a command in Unix, you must, okay, every command, for example, if you take the CD, the name itself change directory. It is a, according to the, I mean, the operation, in order to switch the direct, in order to switch from one location to another location, so we are going to use the okay, CD. CD means change directory. So this is a short form. And so majority of the commands, if you take majority of the commands, the command name and the real name, okay, the real uses are always okay. I mean, I mean, if you take that ls command, so ls means okay list. So okay, I mean, majority of the commands you need to by heart. If you know the operation, okay, for that operation, okay, I mean, for that operation, based on that operation only, we can able to okay get okay command name by okay command name quickly. But the okay the challenge and okay here is the challenge and okay here is for every command. So for every command is having okay some options. Every command is having some options. So the important options you need to be remembered. So the important option. So okay, you need to okay remember about okay each command. So if you take okay cat command, so the cat command is having hyphen n. So I mean every command okay is having um, okay some options. So as per okay Unix, as per okay Unix, so okay every command okay is a so executable okay file, executable program, and and which and it also contains a multiple okay options. So with options, okay, we get a different output. Without option, so without option, okay, we get okay default okay we get okay default okay output of a program. default output of a program. So then we are also having the man command and we're also having a help command. So these two need to be remember. Man command to get the manual entries of a command, and okay, help command okay, you used to get okay, I mean with help of help command we can able to get the major options, okay, major options okay, which are having that we can able to get by using help command. For example, if I use so help cd, so okay, help cd, so it's like okay, saying that okay, cd, so we can okay, I mean so it also change the shell working directory. So about the command, change the current directory okay to dir. So okay, these are all the options, and okay, even major options are -l. So four symbolic links to be allowed, and -p. So use the physical directory structure without following symbolic links, and okay, -e. So okay, if the -p option is supplied and the current working directory cannot be determined successfully, exit with, which means that every command is having, so every command okay is having important options. You need to remember okay, all those okay, important okay, options. Okay. So any doubts as of now? Is it clear or not clear? If you're having any doubts, I'm happy to explain. Okay. Yeah, you can unmute yourself now. Clear, right?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah.
So now we'll discuss about okay, few internal okay. Now we'll start okay, discussing about the commands. So the moment okay, when you connected to the system, the moment when you connected to that okay, system, if you want to know that you are on which directory, so on which directory okay, you are located, that we can able to get by using a command called pwd. So pwd is a command. So with help of pwd command, we can able to get the current working directory locations. Current working directory, okay, locations. Current working directory, okay, location. So I mean, if you okay, that is the one thing. And so the other command, okay, the important command what we're having is, so assume that okay, currently okay, I am in currently. So and even we're also having some shortcuts. Assume that currently okay, you are on some middle of the line. So if you want to clear your screen, so if you want to clear your screen, so you are in okay, in between of okay, somewhere you are in between of okay, you are in okay, in between okay, you want to clear your screen, we can execute a command called okay, clear. So we can execute a command called okay, clear. The commands are, so the first one is okay, pwd, and okay, we're also having a okay, clear command. So pwd always displays the current working directory where you are okay, located, and clear is a command to clear the okay, screens, okay, to clear the content of okay, screen. So the screen okay, the browser will come into the beginning of a okay, line, okay, left side okay, beginning of okay, page. These are the two basic commands okay, which are okay, available. Now, so if you want to know that how many users who are connected to the system, for example, as I said, Unix is a multi-user capability, right? The multiple users can able to connect and okay, they can perform the operations. They can perform the so operations. So if you want to know that how many users are created, how many users are created as of now, to the system. Then we can able to get by using a command called, the command called. So I mean there are different commands, who and w. So who and w. So what this, I mean, if you see the output of WHO and W command will provide more more fields of output, where WHO will display, WHO will display the few lines of few lines of few fields of output. So here, so the moment when you execute the who command, who is also one of the important. So with help of who command, we can able to get the list of users who are connected to the system, and by default it will display the active users. By default it will display the active user details. For example, on a same system, we're also having having one more user, which is called RAM. So now go ahead and run this command. Just who command. It will shows that now even RAM is also connected. Even RAM is also connected. There are two accounts. For example, if you open a duplicate account again, duplicate session. So duplicate session, even those details also will show, like how many times this user is connected. So now the user root is connected. The user root is connected. So total 4 sessions, right? So here we are having one session, and here we are having one session, while here we are having one session, and here we are having 3 sessions. Total four. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here user, which user is connected? What is a TTY? TTY defined as a terminal type. TTY is defined as a terminal type. So what do you mean by terminal type? So the intent of terminal type is TTY defined as a terminal type. Defined as terminal terminal type. So with help of this terminal type, so what we can do is, so the main intent of this TTY, so what it can what we can achieve this one is, so Unix is a multi-user capability, right? The multiple users are connecting. Now assume that now I am performing some operations on, I'm going to execute some commands on commands from this session. Now whatever the commands I'm going to execute, so all those commands will be carried out to that will be carried out to the shell by using this terminal type. So terminal type means the path. So it is a unique path. So for example, so very beginning it is the TTY TTY1, then PTS by 1 and PTS by 2. So these are all the, so this is a system account, and I mean this is a I mean this is the very first account where we booted the system. And I mean if I perform any operations on this on this in here, all will be carried through this terminal type. So from which account it's connected? It's connected from this server, and what time it is logged in, and how many minutes he is ideal, and how much CPU these guys are going to use it, and how much is what command, all those details we can able to get by using this by using this w command. Even if you go with who will also shows the shorter details, but we don't show we don't get we don't get further details. We don't get further details. I mean more details we'll get it by using by using this w command. So now, so if you want to know that what is this JCPU and PCPU, basically they are metrics. So JCPU represents the total CPU used by all processes running to the, running on the terminal, and PCPU basically shows the CPU time of the users currently running processes, So there is a differentiation between the both of them are CPU only. So J represents the, so J represents represents the total CPU time used by all processes running on terminal, which means that, so I mean you have connected, okay, that the meaning of, okay, this guy is, so this will tell us that, so you have connected, okay, we have established this session 30 minutes back, right? From 30 minutes back, so from 30 minutes back to till how much, okay, CPU, okay, I have allocated as of now, that we can able to get by using this, okay, by using this JCPU. And okay, PCPU specifies, okay, the users, the CPU time of the users, the CPU time of the, okay, users which are currently running the processes, currently running whatever the programs are running. So those live process details will contains by the PCPU and all. So as I said that every command, okay, we're having, so every command we're having some options, right? If you want to know the options of, okay, W also, so WW, okay, W hyphen help. So W hyphen help. So command name followed by, okay, hyphen, okay, help. So here, so okay,
Can
these
you
are
explain
the,
one more?
sorry,
Hello,
hello,
Anna.
yes.
Can you please explain the JCPU, PCPU
See, first you should know that
one
like a
more time?
CPU. So CPU means, okay, processing in cores, right? So as of now, okay, I mean J means, okay, cumulative, okay, time, okay, cumulative time, okay, which spends against an, okay, CPU. And okay, PCPU means current process, okay, how much, okay, it is going to be, okay, utilized. That will be a part of, okay, JCPU. And basically these two, okay, factors we use whenever there is a performance issues and others. We'll come to know that, okay, which user is consuming more CPU, and okay, those details, for that purpose, okay, we go with, okay, this, okay, JCPU and, okay, PCPU.
Okay. Thank
So now for every command is having an options, right? So I told you the invalid syntax. If you want to get the major options of a command, we need to use command name hyphen, okay, help. So now here command name hyphen help. So the options of W is, if you go with hyphen H. So now you can able to see the differentiation. W means we are getting, okay, one type of output. If you default output, if you go with W hyphen H, so W hyphen H, so we could see that, okay, hyphen H means, so no header, don't print the, okay, header. So there is a differentiation, right? So by default, it also displayed the header. Okay, header, I mean, this is a, okay, load average, and okay, we also get the, okay, header details. So if you don't want to display the header details, we can use, okay, hyphen H. So if you go with, okay, hyphen U, we can able to get the, so okay, no currents. Ignore the current processes, okay, current process, okay, username. So it will ignore, okay, those current process, okay, username. So if you want to display the output in shortcut format, so W hyphen, okay, yes. So this will be a shortcut format. So W hyphen has and, okay, WHO command will display the similar kind of, okay, output. So if you want to get the output in, okay, full format, so hyphen F and, okay, hyphen O. So if you go with, okay, hyphen O, we are going to get, okay, output on. So okay, what is the meaning of hyphen O? Old style, okay, output. So hyphen I will also displays the, okay, IP address. If you want to get the IP addresses, by default, okay, we are trying to get. And okay, if you want to get the version number, so if you want to get the version number, we can able to get, okay, by using, so okay, hyphen, okay, V. So hyphen V also, okay, hyphen capital V, we can, okay, use it. So which version number we are using? W from proc cps-ng. So from this version we are trying to, so get it. So these are the major options. It's not necessary that, okay, you should remember, okay, each and every option. Okay, you should remember, so okay, each and, okay, every option. But so there are, okay, few important options. For example, if you go with W hyphen A, so if you go with, okay, WHO command, so the WHO command also displays the list of users who are connected, right? Now if you go with, okay, WHO hyphen help, so these are all the different options available on, okay, WHO command. So if you go with, okay, WHO hyphen A, so you will get that even inactive and, okay, active user, okay, details. A means all. Then, okay, hyphen B means, so okay, if you go with, okay, who hyphen B option, very important, who hyphen B. So what it does means it will display the time of, okay, last system boot, which means that from how much time, okay, your program, okay, how much time this system is running, those details, okay, it will show by using, okay, who hyphen, okay, b. So if you go with, okay, hyphen d, it will display the dead process details. So if you want to, okay, display that, okay, process and other, we can also, okay, use, okay, who hyphen p. So print active processes. So if you want to, okay, count the details, hyphen q. So total as of now, how many users are connected? Total, okay, 4 users are connected. What are the usernames? Two root accounts, okay, okay, to the accounts of hyphen ram and, okay, r. So it will also show you the, okay, run level. So what is the, okay, run level of system? And okay, I mean, okay, even, okay, short form, if you go with, okay, hyphen t, it also displays the, okay, time. So okay, print the last system, okay, clock change time. And these are the, so different, for example, if you go with, okay, who hyphen u, it will display that, okay, user details. So user, okay, details. So here, as part of who command, the important, okay, fields are hyphen b. The hyphen b tells, so who hyphen b tells from how long your system is. So when the system is, okay, rebooted, okay, it will display that. So the system is, okay, started at 10:05. That's it. Okay, during that time we started, right? System, okay, boot, okay, system boot time is 10:05. This is the time the system is, okay, running. This is system is, okay, running. And, okay, who hyphen a also. Who hyphen a will also displays the here, okay, who hyphen a, okay, who hyphen a, okay, basically displays, okay, I mean, before the terminal type, it will also displays the plus symbol. Plus symbol means, okay, who are ready for the, so Unix is also communication, right? If you want to internally communicate, okay, between one user to another user, if you want to know that whether they are ready for communication or not, so generally in a WhatsApp or, okay, Teams chat, what we do, so in WhatsApp also, if you are keeping a status as offline, which means that we can't able to communicate, or the status of WhatsApp is, okay, red, which means that, okay, he is busy. If the status of WhatsApp is green, which means that, okay, he is ready for the communication. So similarly in Unix, okay, the multiple users have connected. Now the root account wants to communicate with RAM account and vice versa. If you want to know that whether they are ready for the communications or not, so this will tell that plus and, okay, plus symbol means ready for the communication. Without plus means they are not ready for the communication. They are not ready for the, so, communications. So these are the commands, okay, what we have, okay, discussed. PWD, so clear, and, okay, who, and, okay, w, okay, who and, okay, w. So and one more thing is, if you want to know that, okay, list of commands which we have executed on your terminal, we can able to get by using, okay, history. We can able to get by using the, so, history command. So history command, okay, history, with help of history command, we can able to get the, okay, list of commands which you have executed on, okay, terminal. We can, okay, see that.